Hey everyone, this is Robin Stanley, and I'm going to talk to you about time management. Time is our number one asset, and so you always want to be thinking about what are you doing with your time, how are you spending it, who are you spending it with, and what are your daily choices. And that all comes down to your priorities. What are your priorities? Everyone's going to have different priorities, but they generally fall into about 7 or 8 different buckets. And this kind of correlates back to your goals. You have kind of those same buckets for your goals. So, where your family, your friends are concerned, your faith, your fun and free time, your finances and business, your fitness and health, your food and nutrition, all of those are general priorities that everyone has to some extent or another. We're all different. We're all going to have different priorities depending on where we're at in life. And so you need to determine how much time do you have to commit to this business? Because you are going to have to commit some time. Do you have an hour a day, an hour a week? It all has to align with your goals. And we can help you figure out, depending on what your goals are, how much time you'll need to devote to the business. Whether that's hitting Success Club 5 or 10, whether it's making a certain amount of money in a week, in a month, whether it's retiring from your job, whether it's hitting a certain rank like Emerald. We can help you kind of work backwards, figure it out. Obviously, again, someone who works an hour a week is going to take a lot longer to reach their goals than someone who has an hour a day or more. And that's where setting office hours comes in. It is absolutely critical to set office hours and stick with them. You'll hear a lot of people talk about power hours, but not everybody has an hour at a time. So power pockets, little pockets of time that you may have throughout your day. Set those aside. Get rid of the distractions in your life. Put your phone on airplane mode so you don't get messages popping up and emails. You just want to focus on specifically the vital behavior of inviting. You want to continually be reaching out to people, forming those relationships, and building that foundation of trust. Following up, that's huge. People need to see that you're serious, that they can count on you, that you're consistent, and you need a plan. So when you have your office hours set, not only do you need to put aside that time, but then you need to have a plan in place. If you don't have a plan, I know if I don't have a plan, I'll find myself more likely to just be scrolling through Facebook, scrolling through the news feed, and that's not going to help move my business forward. If you want to move your business forward, you need to do activities that are going to produce results. And that's where the inviting comes in. Obviously, you want to do personal development because your mindset is huge. You want to be working on your physical, your exercise, your nutrition, so that you have energy, and you're a product of the product because you're promoting that and you're helping people change their lives. Productivity is huge. Obviously, you want your time to be productive. You want to make the most of it. So stick with the basics. A lot of people want to do the fun stuff or the fluff. They want to produce, and I'll speak for myself. I love, really cool looking graphics. I like to spend time, coming up with just the right quote, with just the right background or picture, the border, just all the fun stuff. But it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm a perfectionist, so that's hard for me, but you just want to get it out there. Again, spending a lot of time perfecting graphics, perfecting the wording in your posts is not going to move your business forward. Focus on what's critical to moving your business forward. Again, sticking with the basics. Don't reinvent the wheel. So obviously you want to be yourself. You want to be creative. But if you're just having a day where you can't think of anything to post, you're not feeling creative, go to other coaches' sites. Go to their Facebook feeds and see what are they posting, because it may speak to you. I know when I'm having a day where I'm not feeling very creative, I'll go to some of my favorite coaches' pages and, look at what they're posting. Obviously, you don't want to just copy and paste exactly what they're doing. You want to find something that speaks to you, that's going to speak to the people, your audience, the people that you're working with, because they're going to know if it's not in your voice, so to speak. If you're just copying and pasting someone else's words, they're going to hear that in the post. But the main point is to get something out there, adding value. Like we talked about in a previous video, you want it to be entertaining, you want it to be empowering or educational. So again, just taking the time to do that. And sacrifice. So you're gonna have to make some sacrifices for your business. You're going to have to do what you have to today in order to do what you want to do tomorrow. So I really like that quote. I can't remember who said it, but again, do what you have to today in order to do what you want to do tomorrow. So that's a great way to kind of think about how you're sacrificing, because we're all going to have to sacrifice things. For me, I've sacrificed time watching TV. I tend to get up like about a half hour earlier. I don't seem to miss it. I feel good. And that's the time that I spend working on my business. And that's something that you're going to have to decide for yourself. What are your priorities, and what are you willing to give up now so that you can see those rewards down the line and have that in your future? Do all those things that you want to do. So again, that's sacrifice. I love this quote by Jim Rohn. Days are expensive. When you spend a day, you have one less day to spend. So make sure you spend each one wisely. It's so true. Sometimes you can get so caught up in life that you just, where did the time go? Where did the day go? Where did the week go? Where did the month go? Where did this year go? It's like, what did I really accomplish? So again, focus on your priorities, make those align with your goals, figure out how much time you have to commit to the business. Once you do that, set your office hours, stick with it, be consistent, come up with a plan, be willing to make those sacrifices, and you will succeed. Your call to action is setting office hours. I know that's something that not everyone is used to. If you've already have office hours set, great, share that with the group. Otherwise, comment below, what are your office hours going to be? So specifically your power hour or your power pockets, however you're going to divide it up. Tell the group what time of day you're planning to spend building your business, doing those key vital behaviors, and specifically inviting. And we look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, everybody.